And it really goes back to, we did almost the same style podcast, episode 69, where we talked about the history of Napa in 6 classes.
Yeah.
Because that was such a popular wine dinner.
Yeah.
Mark Leninger from Jacksonville Beach, he's part of a wine club for Rotarians, and he asked us to host a very similar dinner, which we're here in Smyrna Beach, and we're going to do the history of Napa in 4 glasses.
Okay.
You're doing course 1.
Okay.
You know what course 1 is?
Charles Krug.
And he was that's the founding glass. So what do we got? Little Charles Krug at the end. Let's Krug it.
Don't ever say that again.
What?
Let's Krug it. I'm not sure that was going to stick.
No? Okay. You never know what sticks.
You don't know what's going to stick.
Yeah.
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 I'm seeing Krug as a code word maybe in our future.
I don't know.
Krug it.
Krug it. So this is a 2024 Napa Valley Sauv Blanc.
Oh, wow.
And Charles Krug, the first commercial winery.
Still there.
Still there. It was first commercial winery. And I think that it started in 1861.
Yeah.
And then his legacy still continues on because Mondavi purchased it in the 40s, the 1940s.
After Prohibition.
After Prohibition.
So was it in disarray probably through Prohibition? I don't remember. I know we talked about it.
1943, the Mondavi family purchased it. And
You know, they could have flipped the name. They could have done
I know.
anything. For them to kind of have the foresight to keep that legendary name, Charles Krug.
wow, get this.
I know,
I mean,
right?
the tropical fruit in this, this is beautiful.
And it's got that good tartness that a Sauvignon Blanc should have.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mm.
So yeah, course 1, Charles
I know you
Krug,
love Sauv Blanc.
Sauv Blanc, enjoy Sauv Blancs. Course 2,
The oldest winery in Napa is?
2 is BV. Beaulieu Vineyards, BV, George de la Tour.
We've not shared a lot of the BV. And we might not be sharing it today. Do you have one open there?
Oh, I do. Yeah, but just, we gotta go ahead and
Yeah. finish
finish the, you poured me a 9-ounce pour of Charles Krug.
I did not. So BV. I don't know a whole lot about them.
Okay, BV, George de
And
la
I never
Tour.
pronounce the whole name because I know that I'm butchering
Okay,
it. Beaulieu?
Beaulieu Vineyards.
Beaulieu Vineyards.
Right. So, this is in our 4 glasses of Napa. So, this is the innovators class.
Okay.
So, 1900 is when George de la Tour started the winery.
Okay.
1900. Prohibition hit 1920. Most all wineries went dark
Yeah.
in Napa.
Yeah.
He was able to somehow, through his connections, get a license to sell sacramental wine to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And in doing so, he saved his surrounding neighbors because they were all growing grapes and they were able to sell them under
Do you think
BV.
there was a giant surge in the Catholic Church?
Oh, yes.
Because
There had to be. I know
I'm turning Catholic because I can drink the sacramental wine.
we should
through
Google
Prohibition.
that.
We
Yeah,
should. I
we
wonder if there
should.
was.
We should.
Yeah. Signing up for Catholics? I'm in.
Yeah.
Please.
But then
Let me get a glass.
the cool thing about De La Tour, then in 1938, he hired Andrei Chelichev. So Andrei Chelichev became the dean of American winemaking, the maestro of wine. This guy was absolutely amazing in his cellar techniques and the things that he brought to winemaking, cold fermentation, aging in French oak barrels. He really upped the game for Napa wines. Now the cool thing about that is his legacy lives on. And what I mean by that, he mentored Mike Gergich, who was the winemaker, went on to be the winemaker at Chateau Montelena,
Okay.
and won the Judgment of Paris with the Chardonnay that he made.
Okay.
Joe Heitz of Heitz Cellars mentored under him. Rick Sayer, who started at Rodney Strong in 1976, was the winemaker there up until recently, studied under under Andrei Chelichev. Jed Steele, the founding winemaker for Kendall Jackson, studied under him. The names,
quite a lineage.
the lineage, and there was one name, I think it was Dr. Peterson.
Okay.
And you're like, wow, who's
Okay.
Dr. Peterson?
Yeah.
And I hope that I have that name right. I'm gonna have to just double check my notes here.
Yeah.
Fact checking myself. Dr. Richard Peterson. He worked at BV,
Okay.
and then he was also a winemaker for E&J Gallo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Guess who his daughter is? Heidi Peterson. And she became Heidi Barrett,
Who?
who married Bo Barrett. His dad, Jim Barrett, started Chateau Montelena.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of, how they're connected, but Heidi Barrett then went on to be the winemaker for Screaming Eagle.
Right.
She is basically Napa royalty
Right.
in the whole winemaking, but it really started with Andrei Chelichev teaching her dad passing that on to her,
Yeah.
and just the lineage.
Yeah.
And then she was also,
What a great winemaking.
circle it back around to Paradigm. She was the winemaker for Paradigm and Ren Harris.
And Paradigm is where Red Harris owns Paradigm, which is the little plot across the street from where you were at
From
the,
Ghost Block.
at the anniversary, right?
Ghost Block, Oakville,
Yeah.
Elizabeth Rose. Yes, so Ren
There's
Harris
a lot of interconnection
married
there.
into the Pelissa family.
Okay.
So yeah, just a cool story.
Nice job, Ren.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice job, Ren.
Nice job, Ren. So let's just get a shot of BV.
Yeah, I don't know that I've tried this.
You had it the last time we did this.
Was BV on
Yeah,
on that?
yeah.
I didn't think it was. Okay. Maybe that was your section.
It was my section.
I should probably not admit how much I forget.
Yeah, that's okay.
Early onset.
But look at that rich purple color. I mean, that is awesome looking. What year is that? That is. That's a
Now, is this
2020.
from Rutherford?
This is, yeah, Rutherford. It's a 2021. But man, it looks young.
Well, in cab years, that is young, right? I mean, probably sat in barrel for 2 years.
That's really nice.
I wonder when it got released. Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Grapefruit,
So again, BV
mild tannins,
on
wonderful.
the history of Napa,
Yeah.
BV is known as the innovators class
Okay,
because of the innovations that they brought to the winemaking processes and just the lineage of mentorship from Andrei Chelichev.
yeah, wow, what a lineage
Yeah.
there, right?
And another cool thing about that, so how does that tie back to New Smyrna? Well, his great nephew, Mark Chelichev, has family in New Smyrna Beach.
Sure.
And listen, Mark Chelichev created an independent movie, a documentary about his great uncle, Andrei Chelichev.
Really?
Yeah, I think the name of it is Andre,
Okay.
the voice of wine.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
have to check it out.
So, yes.
Wow, that's drinking beautifully right
It is drinking beautifully.
Fantastic. What's the next wine in our lineup?
Well, this is for you to talk about. Little Chateau Montelena. I think Chris talked about it the last time, but you're gonna have to talk about it tonight.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Okay.
I just walked in the door.
You did. So here's your speaking notes.
Yeah. Well, I do remember talking about the Montelena. It was the Chardonnay, right?
It was the 1973
And so-
Chardonnay.
And their 73 Chardonnay shocked the world at the Judgment of Paris.
Right.
Right. So blind tasting, and it really helped put Napa on the map.
Right.
Napa
Yeah.
was making wines, but everybody
Correct.
thought it was jug
Yeah.
wines and Valley Floor
Sure.
and Central Valley, right?
And
So
it was a British wine merchant by the name of Stephen Spurrier who decided to pit Napa Valley
Yeah.
against the best Bordeaux's and
Yeah.
the best Burgundian
so
whites.
Burgundy would have been
Yeah.
Chardonnay lineup, right?
And it was, and I believe that, so it was, I want to say
was
Stag's
Stag's Leap
Leap.
Wine
Yep,
Cellars.
yep. Stag's Leap with the cab and
with the red.
put Chateau Montelena up against some of the best Burgundian whites.
You know what I didn't look up? I wonder what the French lineup was that lost. Like nobody ever talks about those.
I've looked it up.
Have you?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's some of the,
Like high powered burgundies.
yeah, and the price of some of them today is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to actually try and recreate the judgment of
Right.
Paris, but those Paris wines,
Yeah, so probably monstrous wines, or
Yeah.
they're getting $4,000 a bottle.
I know.
You know, like, right?
Yes.
So, I'll take my my
$76
my $76 Chardonnay. It's insane. Some of those high end white burgundies.
yeah.
And what they're catching. So
But so the cool story about it, Chateau Montelena.
yeah,
It was I think, 1800s. It was run down. Jim Barrett purchased the property, and then his son Bo becomes the winemaker after Mike Gergich, and then
because Gergich went on to have his own label,
yeah,
right?
yep,
But
Gergich
still
Hills.
still making it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And yeah, so then Bo married Heidi Peterson. So you got Heidi Barrett, Bo Barrett, the power couple.
She was already with Screaming Eagle at the time.
I have no idea
Yeah, I don't know.
when they met.
Yeah.
I don't know her history. We're
All
doing
right.
the history of Napa.
Heidi calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am confident that she is a girl.
Yeah. Well, but
A lady, yes.
not like my Kim Crawford
that was-
gaff.
Yeah, yes,
How did
yes.
I not know that Kim was a dude?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I know. I should have seen
Yeah, I
something,
know.
yeah. But,
Did you know?
no, but I was just thinking,
Oh.
man, because it could be. And,
Yeah, it could be Kim.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyway, that course number 3, and as we put it, the revolutionary glass, because it
Well-
was revolutionary winning that.
It was the
putting
shot heard
Napa-
around the world.
Yeah, putting Napa on the map, and then the
Yeah.
investment that followed shortly thereafter of people coming in and really getting involved in the wine industry.
yeah.
And-
Well, I mean, and do you think that maybe kind of saved or partially saved that from becoming, another Silicon Valley or another?
No, that
I
didn't.
mean, it
I don't.
headed in that direction, right?
No.
Because a lot of
Was that a-
wine money started coming in.
Right. I think that's a softball that you're throwing up there for me for the
I
final
know that
course.
I know that it is, and I know how they're involved in that, but I wonder if back in that 76, 73, or 76 when it was,
I think that
that was
catapulted.
the first shot.
But I think it catapulted Napa into world-renowned recognition.
Yeah.
Then you have money coming in, you have investment, and then all of a sudden you have some of the families that were there saying, "Hey, this is happening a little bit too fast." And that brings us to the 4th course, which is the spirit of the land glass, and that is it's the Ghost Block, it's Oakville Winery, it's Elizabeth Rose. It's the Pelissa family.
Yeah.
Farming the land since 1902. Had the opportunity. I know I've talked about this quite a bit, but it had such an impact on me. So Andrew Pelissa, his great grandfather, started farming the land in 1902, and so he was the only farmer. I think it was on the county council or county planning board, and they decided to create an ag preserve. The
That's
most
right.
prolific ag preserve
Agriculture,
perhaps in the,
yeah.
in the nation and perhaps in the world, to protect the land. So if you want to build in Napa, like a house, you have to have 40 acres.
and a water source, right?
No. But if you're in the watershed district, it has to be 160 acres.
Okay.
So it prevented exactly what you talked about. It prevented the urban sprawl, and it really protected the vineyards. And when you go out there now, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
When you look up the hillsides and
I can't imagine it looking any different, or
no, because that's what we know.
Right.
And
or driving through and seeing an outlet mall.
right.
know.
So Oakville.
Yeah.
This is all sourced from Oakville. Well, primarily, all of their vineyards are organically farmed and have been for 30 years. I believe that this is drinking almost as good as Ghost Block.
Okay.
And we currently have from their label, so we have the Oakville Zin on our menu.
We do.
We have the Elizabeth Rose Pinot Noir on the menu.
Under their portfolio.
Under their
Right,
portfolio,
okay.
we have the Elizabeth Rose Choco Block, which is a red blend, and we have the Ghost Block. this family, just the way that they farm the land, the stewards of the land and protectors of Napa Valley.
Yeah. Well, and here's to the Pelissas.
Here's to the Pelissas.
Cheers.
And Andrew Hoxie, who's on our podcast, not once, but twice.
That?
It was so cool. And we had that great,
Like when you get the cool factor.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the wine dinner that we just did up in Jack's.
Super fun, right?
Yeah.
So, Halloween wine dinner. What else are you gonna do but a ghost?
I know.
Right? So the ghost block was a big hit.
And then
And,
you ghosted me at the end of the night.
I pulled him at him. Really.
You did.
I kind of Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was time.
In
to go.
that case, yeah, you ghosted.
So, but it was a blast. We had a good time.
Right, so listen, this is going to be the history of Napa in 4 glasses. I mean, you could argue which 4 glasses it should be, but I really think that we've nailed it with Charles Krug being the first commercial winery, BB kind of leading Napa through Prohibition, and then Andrei Chelichev, really his handprint in Napa and Sonoma winemaking thereon. And then the Pelissa family in really being stewards of the land, the ag preserve, and then you could argue that Ren Harris, being part of the Pelissa family because he married Marilyn Pelissa, and Ren was so instrumental in the early days of, he was either on a board, he founded a board, the Grape Growers Association, he founded.
He's instrumental in some of the ABA's development too.
Along with the Trefethans.
Yeah,
Correct,
okay.
correct. And I think I've got a quote from the Trefethans, if I find it here, which was kind of cool about
Yeah.
Ren Harris. Yeah. So this is what, as Trefethan Family Vineyards owner John Trefethan said, when Harris was honored as Grower of the Year in 2021, Ren Harris is one of the most consequential leaders of what happened in the early years of Napa. He was either founder, co-founder, or leader of all the early organizations that we desperately needed because there wasn't any infrastructure. And it was, I think some of it was the Health Benefits Alliance in Northern California, where he actually argued or debated Cesar Chavez. And anyway, just a cool story between the Pelissas, the Ren
You know,
Harris.
if you were going to build a Mount Rushmore of the history of Napa, you've got the first 4 heads
Sure.
right here. And
Right.
could you
And you could kind of
trade
argue.
a couple out,
well, no,
right?
you
Is
could
it
kind of-
Michael or Kobe? Is it
but-
right? This is not bad.
No, but you could also argue that Charles Krug, since it was purchased by Mondavi, and Mondavi had a huge, thumbprint on everything that happened in the 70s as well.
Yes, I would say you could probably throw Mondavi in there, throw Jess Jackson in there.
Yeah, you could probably put the Wagner family in there. I mean, Kane's iconic.
A lot of those guys,
Yeah.
they came from this lineage.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
If we're talking about the history and the growth
Right.
of early Napa,
Yeah.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna nail it. I think the presentation today is gonna be great. And speaking of presentation,
Okay.
I mean, you got to think, we're getting ready to go into holiday season. We got so much to offer. We got gift cards.
Have you been to Lowe's? We're in holiday season.
Oh, are we?
It's happening right now.
Well, we've got our
Yeah.
gift card promotion.
Love
So if
that.
You buy 50, you get 10. You buy 100, you get 20.
That's happening right now.
As the bonus card. That's happening right now.
All 3 locations.
All 3 locations.
Online.
Online too. Yeah.
Go get it.
Yep.
Go get it. Buy
And,
those gift cards.
and I know it's kind of early, but it's time to start planning now. We also have different rooms in each restaurant. If somebody wants to have a holiday party,
Yeah.
we are not fully booked on those yet.
Yeah.
They will start booking. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, the wine club. What a great gift, the wine club.
That's a
And
great idea.
Yeah.
Gift the wine
gift
club,
the wine
which
club.
is awesome. Learn more about it on the website.
Great.
Right? But,
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So $2.
And we're gonna have
a
a Wine Club 2.0, revamping that whole program going into the first
Yeah, a
year.
little tease there. Don't,
No,
don't
yeah,
drop anything
yeah,
else yet. But
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, a little
Yeah.
upgrade, I would think. And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of fun stuff happening around
Right.
SoNapa right now.
Okay, so debate with the 4 wines that we're gonna have today. The 4 wines: the Charles Krug Sauv Blanc.
Which was really good.
It was really good. Then we go to the VV, which is a little different. You know, most of the time you stick with whites and you go to reds. But we're going to go white, red, and we're going to go back to Chateau Montelena. Then we're going to go to Oakville.
Yeah.
Who do you think
My favorite today?
your favorite today?
My favorite today? Well, we didn't try the Oakville. No, we didn't try
The Chateau Montelena.
Yeah. My favorite today was that Charles Krug Sauv Blanc.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And I'm not a huge Sauv Blanc guy. It's a
Right.
little tart for me, but that just kind of hit
Okay.
all the note. Like it said, "I'm Sauv Blanc."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm coming at you.
Okay.
Like it screamed, "I'm Sauvignon Blanc."
And for me, I'm going to go with
And I
this
love it.
Oakville Cab. I think it's awesome. Plus, just a personal connection with
Yeah.
Andrew and the Pelissa family. I think that's cool as well.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, well, let's taste
Well,
it
we got another
together.
one in the books now.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Cheers, brother.
Hello, everyone. Adam Barringer here from Grapes and Debates and SoNapa Grille. Joe and I have something special for all of our loyal listeners this Monday, November 10th. Come into any SoNapa Grille location and enjoy a complimentary short rib flatbread. It's a new feature we're testing for our next menu reprint. And if you mention the word Kruger, I know Joe made fun of me on this, but it's in honor of Charles Krug, Napa's first commercial winery. And your first pour of the night is on us. It'll be a mystery pour, red or white, whichever our general managers Nick, Eddie, or Layla decide to serve. Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting Grapes and Debates. And as always, taste, toast together.